Back in the turn of the 1900s, all the way through approximately 1960, there were almost 500,000 barbers, registered barbers. They were so big and so powerful, they had their own union. Then in the 70s, that was becoming the decline of the industry for a few factors. One was they were growing their hair like women. It was to their shoulders. Barbers don't cut that. Barbers do traditional barber cuts, tight cuts, layered cuts. Barbers don't do shoulder length hair. It's just not what we do. You can go to a cosmetologist for that. In the 80s, the trend was for salons. Even men wanted to go to a salon. They wanted to have a woman cut their hair. You wore your gold chain and you walked into a salon. In the 90s is when the trend just started going back to barbers. And a big factor with that was military. We were in some conflicts. Men were getting their hair cut tight again. They were getting skin high and tights, fades. They wanted a barber. They didn't want a salon. So it was just slowly starting to make its turn. By 2000, the barbering industry just is making a complete comeback. Men are realizing after a decline of 30 years that they've been cheated. And I say cheated in the sense that they've lost that ability to go into an old school barber shop for 20 minutes for a haircut and completely put the world that's outside that door behind them. Close their eyes. Some of them want to talk, some of them don't talk, some of them will tell you their life story, others are closed-lipped. But they've realized, as I said, that they were cheated, and it's an awesome feeling to see the rebirth of barbering, rebirth of the old haircuts. As I said, the styles haven't changed. You know, as a barber, you tweak them, you give them your ability to throw a little bit of your touch. But you know, I'm noticing some of the styles that were popular in the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s. And it's funny because I'll get some young kids in and they'll pull up on their phone and they're flicking through and they're like, I found this new hairstyle. And I'm like, it's not new. It's new to you, but it's really not new. And sure, I can cut it because as a trained barber, that's what you're taught to do. We anticipate the growth of barbering in the next 20 years to be between 15 and 18%, which is huge. But for the success of barbering and for it to continue and for it to hold on to its traditions, you have to embrace the profession the way the profession has always been. And that's traditional. That's the ability to have the foundation of barbering, yet give your twist to it, give your unique perspective to it, while retaining that traditional profession.
Hey gents, thanks for watching this video with my barber Vince, and give a thumbs up if you know the importance of having a great, clean haircut. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of Vince and these barber videos. Also, I cover the best menswear on the internet if you want to learn about looking great and buying the best clothing. Comment below if you have more questions about barbering or grooming like a gentleman, and click here if you want to have some more details about the series that I did with Vince. Check out the thumbnails for additional topics that I covered, and as I publish those videos, I will make the links active. Until next time, gents, this is the Cavalier.